What's going on, guys? It's Mikey Mancuso from Jimmy Up. I am terrible at introducing myself, so there it goes. So today I'm trying my first how-to video. Over the 10 years I've been in drifting, I have blown up a lot of bumpers and body panels.
Oh shit.
What? Damn, it stayed in pretty good shape though.
And I learned how to fix them, just kind of learning by trial and error. This is not a method that has been taught to me by any professionals, and I definitely think that there's better methods and more professional ways to go about this, but this is a quick and dirty way to get your fiberglass done yourself, your Bondo done yourself, get your panels repainted, and be back on the track without any zip tie stitching or nonsense. First things first.
Make no mistake, leftover pizza is as good as any fucking pizza. We need some brake cleaned. Sure, cheapest, fuck it. Actually, I don't like that one either. Instead of $34.99 for what gives you, and it just gives you a plastic spreader. And it's charging you $35. And you get that for $7, and that for $29. So you save yourself $8. Get yourself some brake clean. I already have Bondo at home.
Everywhere but the Dollar Tree.
This is a new edition, but I like it. Boom, little 2 and 3 packs for 99 cents.
All right, so let's do a materials rundown real quick. We got brake clean, we got paintbrush, fiberglass resin, hardener comes with it. Make sure it does though, people steal this shit because they run out of it or lose it. Some mast, save your lungs. Gloves, save your hands. Sandpaper, save your smoothness. Got your fiberglass sheet. Leftovers, don't waste. All right, so upon examining the S14 bumper, we got this going on. Probably a pretty common problem, that's a good fix. And then here is from me dragging the bumper around balcony. So, here we go. Give you guys a good idea on what it is. So this is gonna be a vertical piece, and that'll be more of like a horizontal fix. That's good, give you guys a good variety, show you what's up, small patch fixes, but I've used this to, you know, put full chunks of the back bumper back on the 14. Don't judge my bubbles, these are starting to come up after, you know, a few years. I might have to redo this, but this thing was in 3 pieces, and it's not the best work in the world, but you probably couldn't tell until I showed you now, so do your own body work, kids. Found some sick for me that he freebie wear. And also I don't have any clean pants, so high socks are gonna have to do. Morty got a couple fucking holes in them, so we're going to mix and match of DBZ, Rick and Morty. Let's get to work. Hydration is crucial. Looks like we got one more crack right here. Oh, we kind of got like some tension in there that'll hold it in place. Right here, just let the stock weight rest on it. But sometimes, you know, fiberglass, you need to like hold it in place. You gotta be creative with that shit. But it's actually a nice big sheet. Instructions, it says to put the same amount percentage-wise of what you're gonna use out of this as this. So if you're gonna go with a 1/10 of this, you're gonna go with a 1/10 of this. Pretty self-explanatory. I never fucking measure or anything, just give it your best. It's never not worked out. Now this top is a mixing cup, but since you can really only use it once before it's fucked, I'm gonna show you what I usually do. Cut a water bottle in half. We're gonna go nice and good amount of hardener. It's gonna harden pretty quick. Might even been too much, or just a little bit more in here. And then we'll take like a long bolt that we don't need. Who knows if we needed it, but we don't need it now. Throw a little bit down. Go ahead and spread it out. For the vertical sections, I take the cup, I press it, and just kind of let it flow a little bit out. It won't leak, it's pretty dense. You can kind of control how much is coming out of it, and do the same thing. But take your first layer, don't put nothing on it yet. Angle matters. You don't want to be bending. You want it to sit nice and flush. Get a clean job if at all possible. Then we'll take a little bit more resin. Pour it on there. Spread it. Now this is a corner spot that gets a lot of hit time, so we want to use a lot of resin and a lot of fiberglass, maybe 3 sheets to get in the corner that we got a little foundation. Get deep in here. Resin. On one end, it's gonna wanna pull the other side, so plan for that. Might have to do 4 pieces. Along the edge, maybe some extra poking out. Can always trim that off. You don't wanna leave it weak though. Oh no, that's a fuck up. That's a total fucking fuck up. Well, whatever, we got a lot of resin. Let's put more fiberglass, let's reinforce this bitch. It's gonna be strong. A little protruding here. I'm just kinda. Okay, so you honestly may want to stop here. Now, I don't know what you're looking to get out of this. Fiberglass is done. This is gonna dry and be sturdy as fuck. I'm not done. I'm gonna sand this down. I'm gonna Bondo it. I'm gonna shape it to get this edge back. And 30 minutes of sun time, and we're already pretty fucking solid. So, pretty pumped about that. So for Bondo, the only difference is we go out with the paintbrushes and in with these little guys. You can get them at Harbor Freight. They're little body filler spreaders. It's literally what they're intended for. Any kind of plastic squeegee will do. Make sure you can open them. You got any old credit cards, pull them out. Just a nice flimsy piece of plastic, get in some crevices. Super rough shit to get the paint off. I don't recommend using a power sander because you're just gonna fuck it up and not be able to find the original lines. Use your hands. Okay. Use the die grinder, but not everybody has one of those. Front. Basically, roughed it up with the 40 to kind of see where we were at levels wise. So this is all gonna have to be filled in. A lot of these chunks popped off. Whatever's on there sturdy, you leave. Whatever's not, take off. It ain't gonna help you. It'll just crack later. You definitely wanna get all the dust out of there. Sturdy to sand and shit. Yeah, 3-inch diameter, 1/2 inch thick, throw a 3-inch strip on it. I'm gonna say that's about 2.5 inches, but about 1 inch thick. Nice one of those, that looks good. Because this shit will harden fast. Let's throw this here. bit of freshie, just so you get no gray. Only has about 4 minutes, it says. It's a little bit tough. Okay, phase 1 is done. Got some decent coverage, decent lip rebuild in here, and then it started hardening. We're gonna let that harden and come back to it. This is now fully, oh man, these fiberglass stabbings. All right, we got this sanded down. This lip, we've got kind of structured. We're letting sit nice and smooth. It's already hardening up. And we have this side getting some direct sunlight, whatever's left of it before it goes down. I'm gonna sand this down after, reshape what I can, and then I'm gonna do the final Bondo. It's going down. We got some sandable stuff. I'm gonna use the 80 grit, real soft, and see how it comes out. I mean, we're not looking too bad for phase 1. Because we had to do some rebuilding, and you always want that to be solid. You don't want to goop it up too much. I mean, that's nice and solid. The next run, we'll fill in all these little gaps. And yeah, it'll be done. Not bad for session 1. This thing's on there fucking really nicely. Love it. And round 1 of this is actually going pretty smooth too. So that's a successful, you know, fiberglass and Bondo session. It's not completely done yet. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys learned something today. Again, not a professional, but this shit works for me. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or even any suggestions, obviously I'm not a pro here. So this was just my quick and easy on how a drifter repairs his shit. I have this going too. I wonder how this dried.